Hello everybody, my name is the Deuteron Doctor, and today we're going to be talking about how to play the Sloshing Machine. The Sloshing Machine is actually really fun to play. It is, as the name implies, a mix between the slosher and a washing machine. It is pretty hard for a beginner to use. It's kind of like a blaster. So in terms of skill requirement, I'd say it's pretty advanced, but once you have it down, it's really easy. Its gameplay is very fun. And basically, okay, so the sloshing machine has an arch, like most sloshers, but it doesn't have a trail that leads, like every other slosher except for, let's say, a few. The sloshing machine has a bullet that comes out and it spins, and you have to hit the powerful hitbox on it, which is basically how a blaster works, but it does not instant kill. So I would say it's more like the range blaster than it is a normal blaster. However, it does not have the same range as it has a pretty short range, and you can arch it in a way that makes it go farther, but it's not meant for far battles. It's not meant for long range battles. Its sub weapon is the Fizzy Bomb, and its special is the Booyah Bomb. And the reason this kit is probably the best kit in all of the game right now is because Fizzy Bomb is the best bomb and Booyah Bomb is in the meta a lot right now. And the reason Fizzy Bomb is the best is because it hits 3 times. Sure, it doesn't kill instantly on the first one. I understand that. But it moves backward or whatever direction you put it on. If you throw it right, it's going to go right. But it moves in that direction as it explodes. And if you have a sniper, if you throw it at a sniper, they're going to try to retreat. And if most people try to retreat when you throw it, well, then they're all just going to die because the bomb will follow them as they go. And you can either press B a bunch of times, or you can shake your controller if you don't have motion controls to charge the bomb up to explode up to 3 times. It's overall a really good weapon. It leaves a pretty good ink trail, so it's not perfect. It's not like it's the curling bomb, but it's pretty good. And Booyah Bomb is one of the best specials because it's Booyah Bomb. It basically, you press Booyah a lot, or your teammates do, and you throw it in. It's a huge explosion. It's very good. There's not really much I could say about Booyah Bomb other than placement. You should probably put it in an area that's really contested to move them out of the way. But if there's no area that's super contested, like mid or anything, I would suggest throwing it at long range snipers or splatlings or what have you. But if somebody's attacking and they're trying to destroy your armor for your Booyah Bomb and none of your teammates are around to protect you, you might want to throw it down. That's kind of like a last resort. I wouldn't throw it down every time. Don't use it like a panic button. Use it strategically, but if you have to use it like a panic button, go ahead. Again, sloshing machine, there's an arch to it. It's pretty hard to aim at the beginning. Once you get used to it, it's easy. Overall, really fun weapon. I hated it in Splatoon 2. I sucked at it, but now I'm actually pretty good at it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for the weapon itself. So now let's move on to modes. The modes I think Sloshing Machine are going to be applicable to are probably going to be Rainmaker, Tower Control, Splat Zones, and potentially even Claim Blitz. It's good in most of them because its kit is just so good. The Fizzy Bomb can help with its movement. The Booyah Bomb can help apply pressure as well as the weapon itself. And it's just really good for all the ranked modes. I think if you're on tower control, yeah, you should aim for the tower. If you're on claim blitz, you get the point. Aim for the objective, but don't be the one that's in the front doing all the hard work. I don't think that's how you should be playing Sloshing Machine. Yes, is it a assault weapon or a killer? I think so. But I don't think it should be played like a shooter, assault, or killer weapon should. I think it should be played kind of like a supporting killer. Anyway, the best stages for this weapon are going to be stages where you can easily throw your bullets up high without having to go up high at all. Like, Eel Tail Alley is pretty good. Undertow Spillway is going to be pretty good, especially for getting rid of snipers and stuff because you can hit your sniper friends, well, not really friends, but you can hit your enemies across the glass panels on the sides, and you can hit them from below on the middle platform. And it helps you get around that little bumper in the middle of the stage. Mincemeat is really good because the grates, you can just hit people right through the grates, and I know most weapons can do that, but it's essentially good. It's especially good for the sloshing machine because of its arch. Hagglefish is good because you have a lot of movement options, and sloshing machine could take advantage of that really well. Mahi Mahi, same thing with the top platforms. It's going to be really easy to aim up there and kill whoever's up there trying to snipe your friends down. Ink Blood is good because of its movement options, but I don't think it has any general benefits. Sturgeon Shipyard is amazing for its movement. I think Sloshing Machine belongs on that stage very well. Same with Maca Martin Wahoo World. Most stages are pretty good. I think Flounder Heights is also going to be pretty good for it. And that's all I have to say about stages. Now, to move on to gear or ability. The gear that I would recommend for this weapon is actually quite a few of them. Ink Saver Sub, mainly because you're going to be throwing that Fizzy Bomb quite a lot, because that's basically where all your range is. So if you want to save your ink, because Fizzy Bomb does take a fair amount of ink, so if you have that, it's going to save you a little bit and let you fire off more shots or recharge your sub a little bit faster. Ink Recovery Up I'll recommend because of the same thing. You're going to go through ink a lot, especially with throwing that Fizzy Bomb so much. So I would suggest having it on your kit so that you can recharge your ink faster and get back into the battle. Run speed and swim speed I'll recommend. And I see a lot, and I mean a lot of sloshing machine players run speed and swim speed up because it just lets them be a powerhouse. They get to run around like a N-Zap in Splatoon 2 or a Splooshomatic in Splatoon 2 and have a two-shot kill, and it's really cool. I like how they play it, so I would definitely suggest a lot of run and swim speed up just because of the benefits that it has to your offensive kit. The next thing I'd recommend is going to be ink resistance because Sloshing Machine paints fairly well, but it's really not amazing. It's like okay at best. So I would recommend ink resistance up because it just helps you travel better and it reduces the damage that you get from the opponent's ink as well. So it's just overall pretty good. I'd recommend Last Ditch Effort because you're going to go through a lot of ink, and if you can get that last boost at the end of the match, Last Ditch Effort is definitely going to help you. And I get that it's not going to help for bomb spam as much as other weapons, but that's okay, in my opinion. I think Last Ditch Effort has a use in it. And the last two that I'd recommend is going to be Object Shredder and Drop Roller, and that's only because if you super jump, you get to go out of the way, and it doesn't have super good movement options. So if you don't have swim speed and run speed, you should do Drop Roller. Or if you're stuck like in the support line a lot and you got to deal with beacons and all that, Object Shredder could be good, but I wouldn't put those as main recommendations. Those are kind of like, it depends on the situation if you run those. Other than that, there's not really much to talk about. Sloshing Machine is a great weapon. It's pretty overpowered, not in terms of damage or anything, just in terms of its kit being so good. The kit benefits the weapon so much that it puts it at a much higher skill cap than most other weapons. Most other weapons are limited by its kit significantly. So the fact that Sloshing Machine has had such a good kit for the past two games really says how good the kit is, and two, that there's not really much higher that the Sloshing Machine can go. It's pretty much at the highest point it will ever be at. Anyways, my name is the Deuteron Doctor, and I will see you later. Bye.